Welcome to Best Guest Live. I'm your host, Howie Mandel. Hey, sit down, everybody. Before we get started on today's puzzles, we have to celebrate an important milestone. As of yesterday, listen to this. Best Guest Live players have won, unbelievably, over $2 million. That's incredible. Just for thinking outside the box and typing in correct answers, we have put $2 million into the pockets of you, our players, and you seem to be thrilled about it. Check this out.
Each of those 12 people are going home with $833.
Congratulations again to all those winners, and let's add another $15,000 to the total right now. Here's how this works. Each episode of Best Guest Live has 2 rounds. Each round has 1 puzzle. Before each round, we're going to load our crystal ball with a secret item. It could be anything. Then I will give you 5 clues. Remember, the clues are written like riddles. They're meant to make you think, people. After each clue, I'll give you 20 seconds on the clock to submit an answer, but you only get 1 best guess per round. Not 1 per clue, 1 per round. So make sure you're confident before you lock it in. It has to be the exact answer, and we don't accept typos. Everyone that locks in the correct answer on the earliest clue will share in the money. And if you're the only one to get it right on the earliest clue, you will win the entire prize pot for that round. Bottom line, you want to be fast, but you have to be right. Remember, if possible, make a video. You just saw what we do with it. We share it of you and your friends playing Best Guest Live and send it to us or tag us on your socials with hashtag Best Guest Live. All right, let's win some money. Round 1, $5,000. Load that crystal ball with the first secret item. What could it be? Well, here comes the clues to help you guess. All right, clue number 1. Clue number 1 is a spiritual experience. The clock starts now. 20 seconds is on the clock. A spiritual experience. I can't believe we've already given $2 million. It seems like we just started yesterday. That's crazy. Taylor-Made 78 says an exorcism. That is a spiritual experience. Have you had that, Taylor-Made 78? Silent Zone 258 said yoga. Also, it is. I'm telling you, I'm going to do Down Dog now, and it's going to be spiritual. No, I'll be out of frame. I won't do that. Here's your second clue. Sorry, no volunteers. And the clock starts now. So the first clue was a spiritual experience. The second clue was, sorry, no volunteers. Think about that. 10 seconds left on the clock. We've already got almost 10,000 submissions. Molten Tricycle 545 said detention. You don't volunteer for detention, but you also, is that spiritual? Anyway, Fave Moonfall 93 said fishing. I don't like fishing, but I have a friend, Rich, who thinks it's spiritual, and I've never volunteered to go with him. Okay, here's your third clue. Breathless anticipation. The clock starts now. So you got 3 clues. A spiritual experience is your first clue. Your second clue is, sorry, no volunteers. And your third clue is breathless with anticipation. Tori Wines 760 said allergies. Well, you don't volunteer for allergies. You can get breathless because you can't breathe. It's spiritual. Do you believe in allergies? Okay. Here is, I just don't believe in it. But here is clue number 4. Common issue, grab a tissue. And the clock starts now. So your clue number 1 was a spiritual experience. Clue number 2 was, sorry, no volunteers. Clue number 3 was breathless with anticipation. And the last clue I gave you was common issue, grab a tissue. Pixel Princess 003 said the flu. Boats Shoe Gary 112 said getting dumped. Is that spiritual? I know what you're thinking. Oh, God, nobody wants me. Is that what you're thinking? All right, clue number 5. There it goes, an involuntary expulsion from the nose. And the clock starts now. 20 seconds left. That was your final clue for $5,000. I'll go over the clues one more time. Clue 1 was a spiritual experience. Clue 2 was sorry, no volunteers. Clue 3 was breathless with anticipation. Clue number 4 was common issue, grab a tissue. And the final clue was there it goes, an involuntary expulsion from the nose. Wow, over 42,000 guesses are in. Let's find out what is in the crystal ball. It is a sneeze. It's a sneeze. I'm glad you just showed pictures and nobody was standing there showing me what it was. I'm a germaphobe. Okay, let's take a look at how the clues fit and find out who is taking home the $5,000. Okay, the final clue was, there it goes, an involuntary expulsion from the nose. It's not what you think. That's what a sneeze is. Okay, that's exactly. We had 6,490 guesses. 5,539 of you were correct. Clue number 4, common issue, grab a tissue. It's an issue that comes with the common cold. It's probably one of the most common things. I don't think anybody alive has not done it, and you are going to want to grab a tissue. That makes sense. And 11,750 of you took a guess at that, and 6,994 of you got that correct. I love this. Breathless with anticipation. You know that feeling when you have to sneeze? I didn't want to do it in your faces. I did not want to do it into your faces. You were anticipating, though, with my breath. Okay, you know that feeling when you have to sneeze. It comes. All right, so how many people guessed there? 9,416 of you guessed. Only 238 of you guessed correctly. Sorry, no volunteers. You don't really volunteer to sneeze. You can't control it. It's not, you don't say, I want to sneeze. You probably don't want to sneeze. It's the opposite of volunteering. No volunteers. 6,220 of you guessed. 10 of you got it correct. Did anybody get it correct before these 10? Let's find out. Clue number 1, a spiritual experience. But what happens after you sneeze? What do people say to you? Bless you. That's spiritual. That makes sense to me. 9,825 of you guessed. On that first guess, 38 of you got it correct. You know what that means? That means you are each splitting $131.57. Is that snow? What is coming down? Is that confetti? What is it? Confetti, but it's just with video, so you can't feel it, right? I can't feel it. Let's play round 2. The prize doubles to $10,000. Here we go. Okay, you know how it works. 5 clues, 20 seconds, only one best guess. Let's load that crystal ball one more time. The ball is being loaded as I speak. Oh, yep, it's fully loaded now, so here is your first clue. First clue. Incoming! And the clock starts now. You heard me. Incoming! I'm enjoying myself. All right, 10 seconds left on the clock. Delicate Anvil, 535, said cannonball. A cannonball. That can be. Joel 0037 said a toilet. Isn't that more outgoing? But anyway, here is your second clue. Okay. Matchmaker. Okay, the clock starts now. First clue, incoming. Second clue, matchmaker. All right. We have over like 13,500 guesses on the first one. On the second one, new clues are coming in. I mean, answers are coming in, guesses are coming in. Tiny Helicopter 645 says Tinder. Incoming! Just like that. Luffy said dynamite. How do you come up with these handles, people? Here's your third clue. Comes and goes on occasion. Okay? The clock starts now. So the first clue is incoming. The second clue is matchmaker. And my third clue was comes and goes on occasion. Okay? Cute Cat 202 says birthday cake. Dark Raven 666 says email. It comes and goes on occasion. Wow. Here we go, clue number 4. This is your fourth clue. Made from one part of a tree, named for another. And the clock starts now. That's a good riddle. It really is. Here is the first clue, incoming. Second clue, matchmaker. The third clue is comes and goes on occasion. And the fourth clue is made from one part of a tree, named for another. Littlefoot88 said a ring. And Glowy Earbuds 34 said root beer. I'm starting to not understand you people. I don't think any less of you. I'm just confused by you. And here is your final clue for $10,000, okay? A needed extension when dining with extended family. And the clue starts right now. The clock, the clue, and the clock. Clue number 1 was incoming. The second one was matchmaker. The third clue is comes and goes on occasion. The fourth clue was made from one part of a tree, named for another. And the final clue, with 1 second left on the clock, a needed extension with dining with extended family. And that is all the clues. So let's find out what is in the crystal ball. Open that ball right now. And you're right. It's a table leaf. It's a table leaf. This guy Randy just handed me a table leaf. But there's no table. Can you imagine? Can I have this? Can I keep this? I'm going to show up to every dinner I'm ever invited with this. No, can I use this? Because I invited 3 of my friends. So here you go. Here you go. Let's take a look at how the clues fit and find out who is taking the money. All right, the fifth clue was a needed extension when dining with extended family. You gotta go, okay, Irv's coming. Brought an extra leaf for the table. When you have right? You always gotta make room for the leaf. That's when you put it out. 8,730 people guessed. 5,329 of you got it right. You got the table leaf right there. Wow, this is from that Tim Allen show. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What? Home Improvement. I know. We're not guessing. You're not playing, and you can't win. Okay. Made from one part of a tree, named for another, okay? Tables are often made from wood, but it's named after what? The leaf! You see what we did there? Some of you were barking up the wrong tree. All right. 4,572 of you guessed. 204 of you got it correct. Comes and goes on occasion. When you have a special occasion, it comes out. When it's over, it goes away. See how that works? 7,605 of you guessed on that. And you know what? No one figured it out. Whoa. Matchmaker. For it to fit, you gotta match one side with the other. You can make a match on the other. Have you ever had a party? Do any of you have friends? Do you have extended family? It's about matching. You have to match this side with that side of the table and this side with that side of the table. So, 8,030, why am I so uncomfortable right now? 8,033 guesses. Nobody got it right. Ooh. Our first guess. Remember, we have, so far we had 204 guesses right on the fourth clue. So the first guess was, what? What? The first clue. What did I say? The first guess I don't know how to play this yet, all right? Okay, the first clue was incoming! How many times have you been sitting around the table, you're ready to eat, there's not enough room, or even everybody, there's always somebody. Incoming, you gotta bring this in so that everybody can dine. 13,496 of you guessed. And every one of you was wrong. So that means the earliest guesses were on the fourth clue. That is split between 4,572 of you. Each of you wins $49.01. I'm just gonna block the money. I don't want to get cash all over this hat. That's it for this edition of Best Guest Live. Congratulations again to all of our winners. We are here every weekday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Hunter will be here next time to help close out the week. So come back tomorrow and don't forget to bring your best guest. Good night. Outgoing. Who wants to go for dinner? Bring this to a restaurant. Can I get a table for 4? But there's 6 of you. Brought my own leaf. I brought my own leaf. Don't worry. Where's the table? Incoming!